Hey guys, I hope all of you are having a beautiful day, morning. I come on and do part 3 to decoding your astrology birth chart. And today I thought I would describe each house briefly, because it could get long and I don't want it to get too long. But first I just want to thank each and every one of you for sharing, and subscribing. Please hit the videos a thumbs up. That helps circulate it through YouTube. So those that can hear the messages, if they need to hear these messages, they get the information or messages that I am providing. So please give the videos a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also check out the description box. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube. My email address will be there, along with the link to the updated giveaways. I will be doing a giveaway soon, so check that out. Also, I do say a naughty word or 10. I am not here to hurt or offend anyone. I'm here to help. So if you don't like that, pump your brakes, back it up, exit on out of here, pedal backwards, exit on out of here. I'm not here to hurt or offend. I'm here to help and provide you spiritual messages and spiritual guided information and information to help you grow and prosper in your life. So yeah, I think that is everything. And I am cold. It is hot as heck here, but yet with the air on, I'm cold. So I do have a warm plaid shirt on. Yes, I do. So enough about that. And I am a mom. You may hear some background noise, so just take that into consideration, and I'm sorry for that. But yeah, let's get started. And my third kid is sitting right here. I'll show y'all real quick. Join me. So that's my third kid. Okay, let's get this party started. The video to be too long, but I just want to briefly give you a description, perspective, and some insight onto each house. And so when you look at the astrology wheel, that is not somebody's particular birth chart. So just the normal astrology wheel. It will start with Aries and go to Pisces, right? So I just want to give you a brief little description, and this will help with understand the facets of your life and how the planet, and once you get an understanding of how the planet and the sign work together. So if you have moon sign is Aquarius, so once you understand the moon, which is the planet, the sign, which is Aquarius, you'll the information I'm providing you about the houses will help you discover where that energy is manifesting, or what it can help manifest in your life, and work on, establish goals, if that makes sense. And those concepts play into who you are, right? I have some notes, so that's why I might be looking down, so please don't take it offensive, but this is a lot of information, so there's no way my old ass is going to remember it all. I ain't gonna lie to you. So anyway, the first house is of Aries energy. It's ruled by Aries, of Aries energy, and it's the house of self. And this defines who you are. It represents the body that you were born in, your physical appearance, temperament, your first expressions, fresh start, leadership. You have planets within the first house. It helps to manifest goals, new projects, ideas, perspectives. Those begin to take form. And if you have planets in the first house, they do have a strong influence in your life overall. And Aries is also a fire sign. So yeah, and you could be very, very social. You could be a little controlling, authoritative. Those also play factors into the first house. So you can just take that or leave it, right? The second house is the house of possessions, and it's of Taurus energy, and it relates to finances, possessions, concept of value. You can seek security through material things or objects or material possessions. And you're into taste, smells, touch, sights, income, over money, but it also covers deep emotions inside of you. If you have planets in this house, it reveals changes of self-esteem and other changes that could occur. So, yeah. All right. So that was the second house. Now we're moving into the third house, which is the house of communication, and it is ruled by Gemini energy. And Gemini is an air sign. All right. The house of communication covers communication, transportation, community, devices, neighborhoods, community affairs, local travel, teaches. And if you have planets here, it's kind of motivated by expressions that help guide you with building close relationships, such as like co-workers, school relationships, siblings, family, neighbors, right? So make sure to nurture this house, even if you don't have placements here, because communication is the key to all things, right? Communication is key to success in any aspect. So make sure that you nurture and honor this house. And when planets are transiting through, you might get in about your overall network. So pay attention and just be an indicator and an active listener, and always be honest and be true. Okay? So, the fourth house, which is by Cancer energy, which is a water sign. The fourth house is healing, and it is the base of the chart, and it's all about obviously family, relationships, pets, and or family that is blood or chosen family, or maybe if you were adopted, or if you are a foster child, like my parent for 13 years. It's also about privacy and what makes us feel safe and secure and loved. And it also, if you have planets in this house, build your relationship with the maternal figure in your life, whoever they are. It's all about nurturing and TLC and mothering abilities, kind of the foundation of all things. And yeah, so that is the fourth house. On to the fifth house, which is fire energy, which is Leo energy. It is the house of pleasure. And this is all about self-expression, drama, color, children, romance, fun, play, yeah. And if you have planets here, you could it's artistic expression and what makes you feel good. And you, no matter what it is, right? Whatever makes you feel good, if that's in work, play, um, intimate wise, um, your whatever play is for you. So hobbies, sitting outside if that's what makes you feel good. So that's the house of pleasure, things that make us feel good, make us light our fire. And Leo is fire energy. So that is the 5th house. The 6th house, which is ruled by Virgo energy, which is the house of health. And this is all about health and service and schedules and routines and organization and your wellness and your or daily routines, and service to others and helpfulness. And it's all about as our environment and our choices, affect our overall health, which is self-care, work-life balance, and our physical and mental well-being. And so we need to pay attention to those things because that is very important. As the first house, right? We were born with, but we need to take care of that body, and that's what the 6th house rules. Planets here, you're driven by organization and structure, time management, planning, schedules, routine. Not really open to change. Can be depending on your other placements and stuff within your specific chart. But okay, so now we're going to move on to the 7th house, ruled by air energy, which is Libra energy, which I am a lot of Libra. And your descendant sign is located in the 7th house, as that is directly across from your ascendant, which is in your 1st. And the descendant sign is what you look for in a partner, and that is right across, like I said, from the ascendant sign. So like my descendant is Capricorn. So I've never dated a Capricorn, to be honest, but anyway, the 7th house, Libran energy, is the house of partnerships, and this can be life-changing partnerships, and it any partnership, not just romantic, all partnerships of your life, and perspective is here, more thought process, as Libras can be very intellectual. I'm very intellectual. It is about your romantic partner. And if you have planets here, you focused on relationships, partnerships, and building them and keeping them strong and keeping that balance, because Libras are all about keeping that balance and making others happy. So that is the 7th house. The house, which is ruled by water energy, which is Scorpio energy, is the house of sex, death, and transformation. If you think, well, how are all of these related? Sex, death, and transformation. They're all natural animalistic instincts if you think about it, right? And so if you have planets here, you may like supernatural, you have intense romances, even if they're short-lived. You experience several makeovers in your lifetime, whatever that is, right? If it's physical, emotional, mental, whatever that means for you. Okay. And the 8th house too is about merging energies and mysteries and bonding on a deep level, investments, and it's okay to give in to your desires and let go of the past. So new things, new, present, and future things can come in, because that's the transformation part, right? The past may be dead, but let go of the past. Let go of past toxic behaviors or cycles or thought patterns, so new things or present things can take more effect and hold and transform in your life, or help you transform, and future things as well. Okay? The 9th house, which is ruled by another fire sign, which is Sagittarius energy, is the house of philosophy. If you have planets here, you're curious, you're inquisitive, you wanderlustly, you're all about higher mind and education and luck and risk and adventure, morals and ethics, expansion, optimism and religion, foreign language, all long distance travel. You're all about opening up your mind and experiencing new things, and you're willing to learn new things as your world or you develop and expand and change and grow. The ninth house is always about keeping that open mind so you can expand and grow throughout your life cycle, right? And the developmental stages. So yeah. So if you have planets here, you're curious, inquisitive, and your mind is always going, which my daughter is a Sagittarius sun, so she is very artistic and her mind is always going. On to the 10th house, which is ruled by Capricorn energy, which is an earth sign. This is the house of social status or house of popularity. Very top of your chart. It's apex to your unique story. It's all about public image and career achievements, professional goals. If you have planets here, you could be ambitious. You could have frequent changes in your professional life. Excuse me, because you're just trying to, find because you want that structure, and this is also about authority and fatherhood and boundaries, so honor, fame, all about those kinds of things. So on to the 11th house, which is ruled by Aquarius energy, which is an air sign, which is a house of friendship. And this reminds us of the purpose of our hard work and those that we want to share those achievements, joy, accomplishments with. And it's also about society and technology and networking, social justice, humanitarian, other people's sudden events, originality, being eccentric, science fiction. I'm trying to, and it's also about friends and your support system. And if you have planets here, you're viewed at or defined by your revolutionary ideas. And the 11th house kind of defines our role in society, or it can. Okay, and lastly, the 12th house, which is ruled by Pisces energy, which is a water sign, is the house of unconsciousness, which is the darkness before dawn, the unseen realm. Rules all things that is not in the can't physical form. And what I mean by that is your dreams, your secrets, your emotions. And if you have planets here, you're highly intuitive. You could be psychic. Let's see. You have this sense of purpose. You're blessed. Career. And also, the 12th house is old age, privacy, need time alone, creative imagination, tying up loose ends, the afterlife, so kind of the final stages of things, if that makes sense. Kind of depends on your perspective and how you look at it. Yeah, and we also have karmic people or individuals that come into our life. They can be romantic or not romantic, and they will come in and out of our lives. We'll have many, even in our past life, karmic partnerships, and we must remember that each connection, karmic connection, was meant for us. in this lifetime anyway. So it's okay to let that go, right? And Scorpio, the 8th house, death and transformation. That's another water sign. So it's okay to let sometimes you just gotta walk away and let it go, so new things can come. So I hope that helped explain kind of briefly and quickly each house, the energy that rules it, what goes along with that, what each house is. So have fun looking at your charts. Any questions, go ahead and email me. I'm going to get out of here and sending you all much love and light. Hit the video, give it a thumbs up, please. And remember, ain't nobody going to love you like you love you, right? So, love yourself. And I will see you guys on the next video, which will be part 4. Okay? Have a beautiful day. Bye.